Yeah, I don't think I can set it much more clearly than that. You get on this and you're working with your chart, you got this, you kind of contemplate it. You got to merge the two. You keep going back for the different sides of Venus, and every now and then you get a clear view. Oh, I think I'm this beautiful. Oh, I like this. Oh, I really want this. Oh, I really wanted that person. Oh, I never got that. And you see those things, and you watch. Once do you project in the moment now? Am I projecting what I want or what I don't want? Or am I responding to that you didn't give it to me? Or it didn't come to me? Different, like someone's setting, if they win the lottery, well, I won the lottery, they're still going to show how we got this. I got it. It came to me. But it's still a different reaction. Now, to see the whole picture, you're going to have to see the Mercury, the Sun, the Venus, the Moon, and how they all work together to really see this. But you're singling it out. You're not going to get, and every now and then you get this clear vision. Whoa, look at that. That's my Venus. Oh my goodness. You see the good, or more often you see the bad side of it. The despondency, the broodingness, I'm never good, I'm not good enough. What's wrong? Like all of that stuff. That it's easier to, well, I better have a drink or have some chocolate or smoke up or something to, if I can't get this, I'll have this. Our whole marketing and advertising is based on it. Okay, so, but because it's many things and many frequencies, and we make thousands of choices a day, some we get, some we don't get, it's a moving factor. And so every now and then something big thing comes up that we don't get, and it festers with us, or it stays with us. But anyone who's ever accomplished something or been really good at something, they had to build up their confidence to get good. A good photographer, they had to take 1,000 pictures until they got 400 or 500 that were really great, and then they took 1,000 more, and they got 600 or 700 that were really great, and then they start building up, and they start choosing and selecting the ones they really like. But they slowly build up their confidence. It's not like, oh boy, I just took a picture, wasn't that great? It's a cultivated capacity. So is beauty, so is satisfaction, so is contentment. It's something we have to cultivate. Often we have to let go of some things that we want so we can get a more refined or more qualitative thing. A lot of people think, I'll never get the qualitative things. I'll never think, I just better settle for this. Sex and drugs and rock and roll are just enough to satisfy my soul. And believe me, these people live in all of these different attitudes, all these different qualities. So, I mean, you're not going to have to deal with someone Venus from a distance. It's when you're working with someone, sharing time with them, sharing a place, involved with each other. Then what you each like and how you think what I like is more valuable than what you like. I want this. No, you want this. You see with the kids, he got a bigger piece of cake than me. It's just like, no, I didn't. Yes, he did. Big, huge screams because one person got what's bigger. It's not fair. Or I deserve this more than you. Well, it gets complicated. So but to me, I'm pointing things out, but between the lines, it should be coming alive. I'm just trying to put it so you can get a sense of it. It's really quite incredible that it's you're reliably capable of perceiving this in yourself and in other people, and that it changes our options. We can evolve our life. We can change what we want. Sometimes we get fixed in it. We don't want to. We have different attitudes to this. But what we want, how we get it, what we like, what we don't like. Whoa. How many marriages? One person has a really nice sense of classical art, and they marry a husband who just wants to put the fight on the hockey, a painting of a fight of a hockey fight up in the living room. And they buy it and they put it up, and they expect everybody's going to like it, and then it's like the opposite of what you might like. So taste, design, style, all of these things. Venus. When there's clashes of Venus, when one person wants something the other person wants, whoa. Who has the best attractive capacity? Who gets it? Like, it often doesn't seem fair. And if you still keep holding on to things you can't have, or wanting someone better than what you can get, or just whatever, or wanting more things than you should have. Hoarding is a Venus thing. Greed, jealousy, envy, vanity. It's very hard to find peace with Venus because it's always measuring and evaluating what's good or bad. So when Venus is above or below the horizon, when Venus is above in the social functional world, your tendency to want is based on your social status and your relationship. I'm married, I have a job, I'm making money, I have these friends, I have this culture around me. The values are interwoven in the outer world around you, where you fit in. Are you rich? Are you poor? Do you have the right clothes? Don't you? Are you wearing designer labels or not? Are you eating at good restaurants or bad restaurants? Meet you at so-and-so. Like all of these social factors and objective outer factors are determining what you have and what you want. You're almost pulled out of yourself. And it's tied up to relationships, who you know, what you get, what you're getting. Are you happy or not? You have a party. Wow, all my friends were there. And not everybody, how my friend let me down. How could that be? You know, like, so, whoa, a lot of competitiveness, a lot of interactions. And some people just have a cultural style and their Venus really shines and develops it. I don't have that. You know, I struggle with social, with Venus and being appreciated in social situations. It's almost a handicap. I have Venus way down low in my chart, but the handicap drives me to have to be worthy of something in myself. I'm not thinking there, I got to do something myself. So astrology was a wonderful thing. I could get into, I could work for myself. I could do things. Wow, I built up some self-worth in myself. Same with music, same with drumming. Just got into things because I wanted to be good at it. Like, not so much socially. I just wanted some things around me that were nice or beautiful. And it was a subjective obsession almost. When I want something, boy, when someone's nice to me, I'm doing everything. When someone's not nice to me, I can't function. It really, it bothers me inwardly, and that when I'm inwardly bothered, it's very difficult to function outwardly and still be smooth or magnetic and charming and courteous and polite. These are all nice Venus things. The discourtesy, the impoliteness, the coarseness, the crudeness, the vulgarness, this is all negative Venus things. I mean, vulgar, we often see the vulgar in context to how we relate to other people. To ourselves, it's not so much vulgar, it's more how gross or how, will you be satisfied with 10 Cokes, or would you be satisfied with 10 beers, or would you rather wait to have one good sip of wine, one good glass of wine shared, or maybe a sip of a great brandy? Or I'm just taking an example, like what food do you like? Will you eat like this question, what's subjectively valuable to you? That Venus, when it's below the horizon, it's inside yourself. You're measuring, your evaluation is subjective. You're going to take things personally. And half of that's putting out, half it's coming in, but it's just where you believe, what you value, not necessarily you might be out of touch with what other people value. You might have times when you are appreciated, times when you're not, but it's not your strong suit. Your strong suit, a lot of artists have to get lost in their studio, lost in their art or painting. They just get lost in to find their art in themselves. They're not doing it because someone's seeing this. They're doing it because they're seeing it. They got to express it. Some people, some musicians really are social funny. They work on a team, they play together, they know how to work together. They have to have a certain amount of capacity of being good, but they really know how to work it with other people. But a lot of the artists really aren't so functional, but they're obsessive and they're really holding on to their instrument or holding on to their tools. And this is what I have, this is one of my values. I can make something beautiful from here. Or I can be, and when I'm doing that, I feel good. If you like what I'm doing, wow. So I grew up in an abusive, alcoholic, kind of angry family. I thought I grew up in a great family because there was nature and I was out around nature, around trees, around the river. I thought I had a great upbringing, but really when I analyzed it, that was just the freedom I got against darkness and the fear at home. I found out just before my mom died, she told me she never really wanted to have a kid. And when she had me, she didn't want me. She didn't even like me for the first couple of years. So I grew up with a sense of what I wanted. My mom's there. Oh, this is wonderful. But she didn't really want me. So I grew up with an inherent sense of rejection, of not belonging, of not being good enough. And when as I grew up, Whenever, if I met someone liked me, or I had a girlfriend or a wife who moved in, well, somebody loves me, this is wonderful. Listen, it affected me so much, I would do everything for it. Of course, I'm expecting everything to come back too, but it affected me beyond rational. It was just an inner process. If someone's there for me, I could do anything. If no one's there, why bother? So it was a really inner dilemma for me. And so when I was with someone, it was great. But as soon as someone backed away the slightest bit, this rejection from my mom came in, and it was a primal thing. And I'm turned into this pathetic baby. So we all have our stories with it. You're going to find a whole bunch of stories. You're going to get glances at different, oh, that's my Venus. Oh, look at that. And when you when you run across one of those times, you stop, you wait, reflect on it. You spend some time with it. And you start seeing the good and bad of it. You start seeing how to evolve it rather than devolve it. How to make it better. You know, it's, but this taking it personally. Someone could have upset me. It wasn't a big deal to them, but it bothers me deeply, and I'm brooding on it for years. It affects me for years, and someone didn't even know they did it. But that's why I'm not going to that party anymore. That's why I'm like, don't feel like being there. So like, as soon as you see it, it's not a rational thing. It's this whole attitude of contentment, satisfaction, discontent that starts affecting everything else you're doing. If you have a nasty attitude, if you're just greedy or stingy, you think it's not going to affect everything you do and everyone you know? Of course it is. You can't fake it. It's hard to be real honest about your values and what you want. I love you. Do you love me? No, I like you, but I don't love you. If you tell someone you love them when you like them, that's trouble. You're not honest. If you tell someone you like them when you love them, that's not honest. If you say nothing, you're probably better off. But if you're smiling, if you're happy, wow, it has an irresistible charm. It heals, it touches everybody. If you're unhappy, boy, it drags on everybody. Nobody else can get happy if one person in the room is unhappy without a bit of alcohol or something being around. So fitting in, peer pressure, status, relationships, who you relate to, what you want, you're satisfied with what you want someone else or whatever. That's outer stuff. Inner stuff is my personal life. I feel okay, I don't feel okay. This is happening to me. It's much more subjective. It can come out creative. It can affect social things, but this is a noticeable thing.